The year is 2025. The European Union is grappling with an escalating energy crisis. This is a story of dependence, disruption, and the urgent need for change. At the heart of this crisis lies a significant development. Azerbaijan, a crucial gas supplier to the EU, has cut its gas exports. This decision has sent shockwaves through the bloc, exposing the fragility of its energy security. The situation is complex, with a confluence of factors contributing to the current predicament. The EU's reliance on imported energy has been a long-standing concern. The bloc imports a significant portion of its energy needs. This dependence has become increasingly precarious in recent years. Geopolitical tensions, market volatility, and unforeseen disruptions have highlighted the vulnerability of this reliance. The recent decision by Azerbaijan to curtail gas supplies has brought these vulnerabilities into sharp focus. The energy crisis is not merely a matter of supply and demand. It is a stark reminder of the interconnectedness of global energy markets. It underscores the geopolitical dimensions of energy security. Moreover, it has far-reaching implications for the EU's ambitious climate goals. The crisis demands a comprehensive and strategic response, one that addresses both the immediate challenges and the long-term need for a sustainable and secure energy future. Azerbaijan has emerged as a key player in the European energy landscape. The country's vast oil and gas reserves have positioned it as a vital alternative to Russia. This strategic importance was amplified following Russia's invasion of Ukraine in 2022. The EU, seeking to reduce its dependence on Russian energy, turned to Azerbaijan as a reliable partner. The Southern Gas Corridor, a network of pipelines transporting Azerbaijani gas to Europe, became a symbol of this burgeoning energy partnership. Azerbaijan, eager to capitalize on its strategic importance, initially responded positively to the EU's overtures. The country ramped up its gas exports to Europe, aiming to fill the void left by the dwindling Russian supplies. This partnership was mutually beneficial, providing Azerbaijan with a lucrative market for its energy resources and offering the EU a much-needed alternative to Russian gas. However, this seemingly symbiotic relationship has been tested by a confluence of internal and external pressures. Azerbaijan's decision to cut gas supplies to the EU has sent ripples of concern throughout the bloc. This move, while seemingly abrupt, is rooted in a complex interplay of factors. These include internal production challenges, geopolitical tensions, and shifting dynamics in the global energy market. Understanding these factors is crucial to comprehending the current crisis and formulating effective solutions. Azerbaijan's decision to reduce gas exports to the EU is partly driven by internal challenges. The country's aging oil and gas fields have been grappling with declining production. Years of intensive extraction have taken a toll on these fields, leading to reduced output and necessitating costly repairs and upgrades. This decline in production has coincided with a period of heightened demand, both domestically and internationally. Adding to these production woes is the issue of political instability within Azerbaijan. While the country has enjoyed relative stability under the long rule of President Ilham Aliyev, there have been growing concerns about corruption, human rights violations, and a crackdown on dissent. This internal political climate has created an element of uncertainty, potentially impacting long-term energy policies and investment decisions. The confluence of declining production and internal political complexities has created a challenging environment for Azerbaijan's energy sector. The country is now faced with the difficult task of balancing its domestic energy needs with its international commitments. This balancing act has been further complicated by the emergence of new and lucrative markets for Azerbaijani gas, particularly in Asia. Azerbaijan's geographical location places it at the heart of a complex geopolitical chessboard. The country is bordered by powerful neighbors including Russia, Iran, and Turkey, each with its own strategic interests in the region. This geopolitical reality exerts significant influence on Azerbaijan's foreign policy and energy decisions. The ongoing conflict between Azerbaijan and Armenia over the disputed Nagorno-Karabakh region casts a long shadow over the region. This conflict has flared up periodically, leading to instability and impacting energy infrastructure. Moreover, Russia's influence in the region remains substantial, despite its preoccupation with the war in Ukraine. Moscow has historically viewed the South Caucasus as its backyard and is wary of any perceived encroachment by Western powers. Adding another layer of complexity is the growing global demand for energy, particularly from rapidly industrializing economies like China and India. These Asian giants are hungry for energy resources to fuel their economic growth and are willing to pay premium prices to secure supplies. This surge in demand has created a seller's market, giving energy-rich countries like Azerbaijan greater leverage in negotiating contracts. So, what happens when the gas flow is cut off? Well, it's not just about turning off the heat. Industries grind to a halt. Electricity becomes a luxury and everyday life is, well, disrupted. People find themselves in a scramble, seeking alternatives that might not even be available. It's a ripple effect, touching every part of society. And let's not forget, the economic impact can be devastating, leading to job losses and even more instability. The stakes are incredibly high. In every crisis, there are those who gain and those who lose. The energy crisis is no different. Countries rich in natural resources like Azerbaijan find themselves in a stronger position. They can leverage their energy supplies to gain economic and political influence. On the other hand, nations heavily reliant on energy imports face significant challenges. They must navigate rising costs and supply uncertainties, which can strain their economies and impact their citizens' daily lives. To understand the current energy crisis, we need to delve into its origins. The crisis is a result of multiple factors converging over time. Geopolitical tensions, fluctuating demand, and supply chain disruptions have all played a part. Additionally, the global push for greener energy has led to a transitional period where traditional energy sources and renewable alternatives are in a delicate balance. It's a complex web of interdependencies that has brought us to this point. Addressing the energy crisis requires a multifaceted approach. Investing in renewable energy sources is crucial for long-term sustainability. Wind, solar, and hydroelectric power can reduce our dependence on fossil fuels. Additionally, improving energy efficiency and modernizing infrastructure can help mitigate some of the immediate pressures. International cooperation is also essential. By working together, countries can share resources and technologies to build a more resilient and sustainable energy landscape. The energy crisis is a wake-up call for all of us. It's a reminder that our current energy systems are vulnerable and need to be rethought. We must take action now to ensure a stable and sustainable energy future. This means not only investing in renewable energy, but also fostering innovation and encouraging responsible consumption. By reimagining our energy landscape, we can create a world that is more resilient, equitable, and sustainable for generations to come.